Of the chickens that are traveling by on cows' backs because they're dangerous. Stay away from any chicken you see that has a cow hostage, because the last thing you want to do is be the trifecta. You don't want to be the third wheel of that. And unfortunately, an Aussie toddler has fallen victim to that fate. That very fate I speak of. So here, an H5N1 bird flu, Aussie toddler with travel history to Kolkata, test positive, was kept in intensive care. So let's just expand this little article. I'm reading it with y'all because I didn't know another way to do this other than read it with you for the first time, to get the true reactions. 2.5-year-old girl test positive. Well, let's see if there's any numbers up here first. So... News 18, there's your 6. So nothing so far. Okay. A 2.5-year-old girl tested positive for H5N1 bird flu and needed hospital intensive care treatment in Australia after arriving to India, the World Health Organization said Friday. Now, those of y'all that don't know the WHO, they are a very, very trustworthy organization. They are part of the UN, and thank goodness they signed a thing where they could take control should something like this happen. So I really think they'll do so quicker than later, because it got so messed up last time. So keep that in mind. You're safe in the World Health Organization. This is the first confirmed human infection caused by avian flu. Although the source of exposure to the virus in this case, sorry, I had to get rid of that. The girl had traveled with a group of viruses that had been detected in birds in the past. The WHO assesses current risk general population poses the virus is low. Of course it is. It's always low at the beginning. Okay, here you go. So the girl traveled from Kolkata from February 12th to 29th. So there's a 3 and 11, 311. There's your number, 32. She did not have any known exposure to sick people or animals while in the city. So she didn't even actually see a chicken on a cow and she got sick. So see, folks, you can't always see these viruses. The girl returned to Australia on March the 1st. Wow, that's the first day of the year. Huh. Man, she had a bad go. She was admitted to the hospital on March the 4th. She was man, there's so much in these fake stories. I'm sorry, in these sad stories. The virus genetic sequence obtained from the samples confirmed the subtype H5N1. Man, and that circulates all over Asia, according to the WHO. So there you go, people. Usually it's something about these things. It must be the shape or the tilt of the earth compared to Venus or something. These things always travel to Australia first when they attack the Western world, and they start in Australia. Remember last time we saw the government having to protect themselves from citizens who were being completely unreasonable by using microwave weapons against them. Yeah, it was horrible. Thank goodness we're not going to have to do that here, because they surrounded our White House with some prison fencing. It's got a spot in between it like the border does or any other prison does, because they're locking you in. So I think I'm flying out with the president, because I've got to leave when it's like the days of Noah. Well, it feels like it's raining. Holler.